Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a bit of a makeup kind of video. We try new products and we have a little bit of chat of like some assumptions and some girl talks, so I hope you enjoy. I did actually have somebody ask me on Instagram to do a makeup video, which was very nice considering I've not done anything exciting with my makeup in a very long time, so I'm going to try and do something a bit different today. Just got an ASOS delivery, so there's a couple of new bits I'm going to test, and I also thought I would do a bit of a girl chat, assumptions, throw a few of these things in here, so it's going to be a mix mash. Hopefully it won't be too long. As you can tell from my face, I have a lot of breakouts right now, so I'm going to cover those up. This is just the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in 05, nice and pale for my nice pale face. Normally I would put this on the back of my hand and do it properly, but it's almost at the end, so oh well. I can't be bothered, just can't be bothered. I woke up this morning and FaceTimed my sister and my nephew, and then my dad rang me, so it's been very nice. I'm filming this a lot later than I thought, but it's family, isn't it? Right, so now I look ghostly pale. I'm going to put some colour on my face. I literally just bought a new one of these, so there's a very like last dribble in here. I'm having to like undo it and drag it on my face. This is lovely, but this is the Ordinary Serum foundation. I really like this. This one is in the shade light medium to ON, if you're wondering. I'm definitely pale right now, but my ring light makes me look so pale. I also always lose my top lip. Never my bottom, always my top. Oh, gonna use the new spray that I got. Try and use it after. Right, so I'm gonna do these quick because no one needs to hear my life story. First assumption, Noah has been your only boyfriend. Only serious boyfriend, yeah, like I was in a few like school relationships, and then I had one that was like on and off for like a year and a half, 2 years maybe. But Noah's been my only stable relationship, if that makes any difference. Another assumption, you got married to start a family young. We got married young because we've been together for so long. You know, we wanted to just start our lives. Part of that means having a family young, but I mean, I'm 22 now and loads of people have kids this age. I wouldn't say that we got married like to have a family young, just is a perk of it that we've you know, not done yet. So sorry, that was the, I'm not very good at all this multitasking. That was the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in C3.5. And I'm just going in with my trusty Rimmel Stay Matte powder to just set my under eyes. Another assumption, you let go of toxic people easily. I think I do now, really not when I was younger. No, I would say with friends I did, but I do, like, one thing about me is when I get a friend, I'm kind of all in, so I guess I don't really know that that friendship is toxic until I'm already in too deep kind of thing. And toxic relationships, definitely not. I really struggled to let go of that one, and here we are. So it worked out okay in the end. I'm just taking a bigger brush and putting that powder all over my face. You love making but hate editing YouTube videos. I definitely prefer the making to the editing, but the editing is the bit that you look back on and are like, I'm really proud of that. So I think for me, that's like the hit or miss bit. If I do some good editing, then I love it, and if I don't, I feel a bit rubbish about the video. But it's massively helped in my now job, actually, knowing how to put together a simple YouTube video. I mean, I'm not very good at it, but I'm glad I pushed myself to learn how to do it. Bless him, Noah offered to edit my videos for me because he's very good at all of that stuff, and I was like, no, I want to teach myself, and I'm glad I have. You were messy as a kid and now you're super organised. Yeah, pretty much. I'm just gonna take Hoola by Benefit and bronze my face. I always remember my dad specifically always wanting us to like make our bed in the morning and stuff, and I always would like pretend I'd done it and I hadn't done it, or you know, like would quickly like throw my duvet on my bed and call it a day. And now it's the one thing that I'm like, it has to be done before my day starts. I cannot stand it. Noah's not big on making the bed, so if I come into our room and he was the last one to get up, I'm like, why is the bed not made? Can't deal with it. I'm still training him. Yeah, I would say I'm pretty organised now. I do stress a lot, so that sometimes makes me feel quite flustered. So the more organised I can be, the better for my brain. I'm going to take the same Hoola just with a little eyeshadow brush and just pop a bit in my crease, because I'm not really sure what makeup look I want to do today, but I always find I need something on my eyes. So I got a few like girl talk things. I got a few period questions actually. Sorry if this is a bit TMI for you. A couple of about periods, like what to do for painful periods, and somebody put, can we talk about how period pads are the least discreet thing ever, and also coming on / going on the pill and how it impacts you. I'm gonna kind of lump all those together. I'm just going in with my Tarte, what's this? Park Avenue Princess Bronzer and a little contour brush. Sorry if anything changed, then I just had to pause. So yeah, basically I'm lumping them together because I never had consistent periods, which meant I never overly had massively painful ones either, but just never knew at all when it was going to happen. So I went on the pill to make me really regular, and to be fair, I knew like the exact day I was coming on. I'm just taking the Revolution highlight palette and I just mix these two on a Morphe M501. Went on that and basically tried loads of different ones because they would just make me feel a bit rubbish, and it was coming up to our wedding and I knew I just didn't want to be depressed on our wedding day, so I changed the one that I was on literally like a month before maybe, of which they all told me not to do, and I was like, yeah, I know what I'm doing, don't worry huns. The blush I'm just going in with is Milani, I think this is Luminoso, on a Real Techniques blush brush. And you know, I wasn't depressed on my wedding day, wonderful, but I experienced just absolute numbness on that pill. It's horrible. So I came off of it maybe after, I think I hit the 3-month mark because they say to allow for 3 months, and I came off of it, and with that one I had experienced like my period pains felt a lot worse, to which all I do is complain. Hot drink always helps, and I actually find going for a walk helps me a lot. But yeah, so I came off of that and then went back on it February last year, maybe January or February. I ended up coming off it again very quickly. I just couldn't handle it. I just didn't feel anything. Like, everybody talks to you about how you might feel a bit sad around your certain time of the month. I felt incredibly sad around that certain time of the month, but for the rest of the month I didn't feel like I was in my own body, and that's the only way I can explain it. Is like, I just wasn't myself. I didn't feel anything. I wasn't happy, I wasn't sad, even like literally physical feelings everything felt weird to me. And I just decided I need to come off of this. I need to get it out of my body and see what happens. And the only thing I would say is I'm back to having no idea. But I would take that any day over that horrible numb feeling. Like, it is not worth it at all. I also remember being at school and everyone was on the pill in like year 11 or whatever. And I remember being like wanting to be, because I was like, everybody is, so I want to be, which is ridiculous because it's a tablet that changes your hormones. How is that like a popular thing to want to do? But oh my goodness, like, that's nuts. At a point where I'm married now, so that makes like a difference to somebody else, but Noah was literally so happy for me to do whatever I wanted. You know, he didn't really have much of a wife when I was on it. So, but also to answer one of the other questions, period pads are so like not the one. I've looked into the like period underwear you can get. I'm not sure how I feel about those, or a menstrual cup. I really want to do something that's a bit more sustainable. I feel like those would definitely be more discreet, so that might be a good option. I am gonna have a look into that myself. Yeah, my eyebrows off camera and come back with like another assumption thing. But I am using the Revolution brow pomade in medium brown with an angled brush, my usual thing. Oh, and then I also use the L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper in, it's come off, but I presume this is like a medium brown again. 2 seconds. We're back with the eyebrows. Let's try and zoom in. Oh, this is very weird how close this is to my face. I had more assumptions than I thought, and a lot of the girl talk stuff was very similar, so I think I'm gonna save some of that for another video. Assumptions are you're not a morning person. I'm going to be going in with the, this is really tricky now to get everything in the camera. This is the Revolution Reloaded Iconic Fever palette. To answer that, I am and I'm not. I'm just going to take this shade here, pop it in my crease. I love mornings. The idea of having a really lovely morning routine is beautiful to me. And I've got better. But, and this isn't me blaming Noah, but he is much more of a night owl. So we stay up a bit later. Like, living with family and stuff, it's the only time we really have by ourselves. So we've been going to bed a lot later these past few months, which just means I can't get up in the morning. I need 8 hours. So I would say at heart I'm a morning person, but of late not so much, unfortunately. I'm just going to take this like yellowy champagne colour and just pop it on my lid. Somebody assumed that I am average height, and I would say she put 165. I don't really know how tall I am in like centimeters or anything, but I'm definitely over average height. I don't really know what kind of vibe I give off, but most people know me in person and I'm a tall girl. I'm actually taller than Noah, if you didn't know. Probably can't tell, but I am. Figured if I was waiting to marry somebody that was my height, I'd be waiting forever. I joke. But fun fact, I did need Noah to measure me not that long ago, because I ordered some trousers that you can get custom made. I always have to buy like 34-inch leg in jeans and they just sit on my ankle. I always have to buy tall, but tall's too tall for me. Anyway, I got Noah to measure me and I am shorter than I thought I was, apparently. I've always been told like I'm 5'10", 5'11", and this basically said I'm 5'8", which I'm so sure I'm taller than that because I know people that are 5'8" and I'm much taller than that. So, truth be told, I actually have no idea how tall I am. I wish I was like short and cute, but instead I'm just tall and lanky. I've got this gold glitter that I really want to use, and I want to try out the NYX Epic Ink liner. Anyway, I've done some really like basic eyeshadow, but now we're gonna try this. I'm gonna need to use my mirror for this. Oh my days, that is so easy to use. Let's see if I can do similar on the other side. Okay, they are not similar at all. Right, they're not similar, but that was the easiest thing I think I've ever used. I'm just gonna go in with the collection, what are these called? Glam Crystal Gel Liner in Funk 3. It's just gold basically. The only thing with these is the brush isn't very good, so if your eyes are like mine, when you look up you can't see anything, you want to go just above your natural crease, so that when you look straight on you can still see it. And because I did gold on my eyelids in person, it blends easier, that you didn't need like a clear straight line. Didn't work quite how I wanted it to, but it's still cute. Do you know what I forgot to do? I've got to spray that stupid spray again. Anyway, I'm going in with the Essence Lash Princess mascara. This is a really great affordable mascara, by the way. And then I'm just going to take the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I don't really rate this, it's okay, but it's not worth the money in my opinion. And then I'm just going to pop a little wiggle on my bottom lashes. I'm going to zoom you right out. Cool. Then I also, I'm going to try the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in Sandstorm. I had to like guess this colour online, so I hope I like it. I like that colour. And I'm just going to use my Yash lipstick back. They're very similar colours, slightly darker lip liner. I like that a lot. And then the last thing I'm going to try is this stupid spray that I keep forgetting about. People keep saying the actual spray bit isn't very nice, so I might have to transfer that, but oh, looks like a decent mix. Smell like old ladies. It's definitely, I don't know if you can see, there's a couple of patches on this side and it didn't really get all of my face. Sorry this was a bit of a random here, there and everywhere video. I hope you like the makeup look I ended up with. Yeah, it didn't turn out quite as well, but we tried some new products and we had a bit of a chat, so I hope you enjoyed it and I will see you in the next one. Bye!